Trump recently ordered the Department of Justice and Attorney General Pam Bondi to facilitate the release of grand jury documents in the Epstein case. This move comes as pressure mounts from both supporters and opponents of the administration in the Epstein controversy. So what is a grand jury? What could these documents contain? And what does it all mean? You may be familiar with what a jury is, defined as a body of people, typically 12, sworn to give a verdict in a legal case on the basis of evidence submitted to them in court. However, a grand jury serves a very specific role in the justice system. I went into more detail in my video describing indictments if you want to know more, but overall, a grand jury decides whether or not one should be charged with a crime. Grand juries do not make a final verdict, they only decide whether a case will go to trial or not. Whatever evidence was presented before the grand jury ultimately lent them to indicting Epstein. But these documents are not to be disclosed by the courts, except in situations of particularized need. The government will have to prove that such a need exists, another legal battle that will likely take a long time. I don't want to assume whether or not the documents will be released or not, since this is a rather unique and rapidly developing scenario, but it would be safe to assume that any documents that might be released will remain highly redacted, classified, and do little beyond further implicating Epstein. Still, I will keep an eye on the evolving legal challenges and do my best to explain them as we learn more. I hope you now have a better understanding of what a grand jury is, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for all the amazing support, and be sure to like and follow along for more educational videos.